I wasn't gonna cry.
What really went down between OJ Simpson and Kris Jenner? The question has plagued fans for years, and some went as far to claim that OJ Simpson is Khloe Kardashian's father. However, some new information has surfaced that may put this curiosity to rest, and we will discuss all of this in today's video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to enjoy the latest uploads from our channel. Without any further ado, let's start the video. For those of you who are unaware, OJ Simpson was once a star in the NFL. His wife Nicole was assassinated 2 years after she and Simpson finalized their divorce. Simpson was accused of killing her, and Robert Kardashian, Kris Jenner's ex-husband, represented him in court. Talk about messy. While Simpson wasn't found guilty of this, since then, some torrid rumors have spread about him and Kris Jenner, claiming that both of them had an affair. However, the true victim in this ordeal is Khloe Kardashian, who is constantly questioned about who her father is. So much so that even Jenner famously tried to persuade her daughter to take a paternity test on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Rumors state that Simpson or Lionel Richie could be her father. On the Full Send podcast, Simpson clarified the entire situation by claiming that he had never been attracted to Jenner and that he thought the feeling was mutual. People have their types. I always thought Kris was a cute girl. She was really nice, but I was dating supermodels, he admitted. Ouch. Did you really have to do her like that? He also denied the rumors about Khloe Kardashian being his daughter. He relayed the story about how the relationship between Rob and Kris was love at first sight, when Rob first saw Kris as an airline stewardess. However, if you thought he was defending Kris, you are dead wrong. He was later confronted about Khloe's 6'2" height compared to her short sister's, a trait she might have gotten from him. He mentioned that there was a cook or something. Bro, are you really adding another guy to the mix? No wonder Khloe once famously said, "I've had so many dads my head is spinning, LOL." As we all know, Kris is known for her steamy affairs, and she has no shame speaking about them. In fact, she wrote an entire book about her experiences. However, this man couldn't stop putting Kris in a negative light. We can't help but feel that OJ was shifting the blame away from him by including other people in this situation, and that's not even the worst of it. In that same podcast, OJ Simpson claimed Kris Jenner once betrayed him. He recalled how Kris persuaded him to play golf with Bruce Jenner when all of their kids were hanging out, despite the fact that he did not want to leave his children alone. A few years later, Kris made up a story and claimed that OJ had abandoned his kids so that he could play golf with Bruce Jenner when he was attempting to gain custody of them. She stated, he took off and played golf and left his kids by themselves at the pool. OJ Simpson said that he cried because he thought this was so devious, and we know how hard it is for hunks like Simpson to cry. Some commenters asserted that Kris has always been a liar, but we'll address that later. Hot tub incident. OJ Simpson may have been so brutal about Kris because of their convoluted history together. A few years ago, he allegedly boasted to his former manager about having an affair with Kris Jenner, while they were both wed to their partners, Nicole Brown and Robert Kardashian. Norman Pardo asserted that OJ told him about a steamy incident that occurred between him and Kris in a jacuzzi one night, in the recent documentary Who Killed Nicole. The details of this story are pretty graphic, so proceed with caution. According to the story, OJ's ex-wife Nicole and Robert Kardashian decided to go to their separate rooms and sleep in the evening, leaving OJ Simpson and Kris Jenner in the hot tub together. OJ allegedly told his former manager that he got up, pulled his shorts down, and the two had a sexual encounter in the jacuzzi. OJ even remarked that it was as messed up as it could possibly be, and that Kris needed medical attention because she was in so much physical pain. Yikes. However, when Kris requested to go to the hospital, OJ reportedly refused to take her and advised her to ask Rob Kardashian instead. Now that's cold-hearted. According to OJ Simpson's former manager, OJ told him the entire story during the 2003 limousine ride from Raleigh, North Carolina to an Atlanta nightclub, and it appears that the hot tub incident is what led to both divorces. The Kardashians and the Simpsons split up in 1991 and 1992 respectively. The fact that Kris Jenner wed Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner, just 1 month after her divorce from Rob was finalized makes the situation even more bizarre. This girl has a man always ready to go. 25th anniversary of Nicole's death. So what was Kris's opinion of everything then? Well, that became clear in 2019. On Nicole Simpson's 25th death anniversary, on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kris revealed that she still had Nicole on her mind and that she adores her. The Secret Tapes of the OJ Case, the Untold Story documentary, claims that Kris apparently never got over the survivor's guilt she felt for not standing up for Nicole or inquiring about her well-being during her final days. Kris publicly believes that OJ was the person responsible for Nicole's murder, claiming that at the end of Nicole's life, I think she was at a place where she knew she had to be more vocal with what was going on, and she was in trouble. In the same episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she also addressed rumors about her affair with OJ Simpson. She claimed that a report about her alleged affair with Simpson had been printed and how ruthless the media was. She added that she was exhausted by the lies and allegations. She then breaks down in tears and says that the alleged lies had taken an emotional toll on her. Of course, very few people believe this. In fact, fans think Jenner was taking advantage of a Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode by claiming to be the victim and pretending that she had never cheated. The viewers were not having it, arguing that Kris didn't look genuine. Many also questioned Kris's body language and tears or lack thereof. One person wrote, "One question, where are the tears? I've studied body language, too many pauses. It seems like she's hiding something major. Who cares after so many years though? I think Robert divorced her because of this jacuzzi incident. OJ and Nicole divorced around the same time. I heard the friendship with Nicole ended because of the hot tub affair. I think there's proof of the hospital visit after the hot tub night. That would, after all, explain why both couples got divorced just a few months after the incident. And while we're sure Kris did everything in her power to remove any credible hospital reports, we still can't deny that she was grieving over the loss of her best friend, especially after Nicole allegedly confided in Kris about her marital issues, telling Kris about OJ Simpson's infidelity and abuse. We can't help but believe that Kris's tears were also a result of the guilt she experienced as a result of getting a little too close to OJ Simpson. Interview with Ellen. In one interview with Ellen, Kris was questioned if OJ Simpson tried to get in touch with Kris after his ex-wife was killed. Kris shockingly replied, "Right after, yeah. He called me a few times and wanted to talk and explain how he felt." Kris went on a rant about how devastating the news really was. Kris was obviously trying to change the subject. The real mystery is why OJ Simpson contacted her right away following the incident. He could have called Robert Kardashian, his friends, or his family. If anything, this demonstrates how close OJ Simpson and Kris were to one another, and the fact that he is now openly bashing Kris Jenner only serves to confirm that something with their dynamic did indeed lead to the couple's divorce and severing of communication between friends. What do you think of this situation overall? Was OJ Simpson's manager lying, or did OJ Simpson and Kris Jenner have a passionate affair that caused both of their marriages to fail? Don't forget to comment below. That is all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will see you in the next video.